How was it going, Airsofters? Now, a little while back when I hit 5,000 subscribers, I promised you a Q&A video. It's been a while now, so I thought it was about time that I made one. So this video is going to be a Q&A. And also, I just thought I'd let you know what I've been up to and what I'm going to be up to in the future. Now, those of you that have watched my most recent videos will notice that I've been doing a little bit of sniping. Well, I've been really enjoying the sniping. It is so satisfying getting those kills with a sniper rifle, it really is. And I've kind of got the bug a little bit for it. I can't see myself going full bodge ups, full noverage or whatever. I still love my AEG. I'm loving the sniper rifle as well, so expect a few more sniper videos in the future. My next game is going to be at Gunman Airsoft's new field in Norwich. Gunman Airsoft play the film sim rule. Now, film sims usually use the medic rule with bandages, and they generally have ammo limits as well, which is going to be interesting to see. Film sims are also a little bit more serious than your normal skirmish, but not quite as serious as a full-on mil sim. Also, at the end of the month, some friends and I've got a trip planned to the jail. Now, the name speaks for itself, really. It's a prison that is now used for airsoft, so that is going to be pretty awesome. So hopefully I'm going to be able to bring you some great footage in the next couple of weeks. Those of you that take an interest in the cameras I use will know that I've been using the new Mobius 2 as my scope cam. So far, I've been quite impressed. I'm loving the 60 frames a second over the old Mobius 1's 30 frames a second. With the 60 frames a second, you can certainly see those BBs a lot better travelling through the air. The video quality isn't quite up to scratch yet, but it's still got the release firmware on it, and I've heard that there is an imminent release of the new firmware update. So hopefully that'll improve the quality and a lot of the settings on it as well. Okay, so let's get on with these Q&As. First question is from Pious Penguin Airsoft. Now, this chap has been subbed to me for quite some time now, and he often comments on my videos. So thanks for the question, Pious Penguin. And his question is, what advice would you give to people who are trying to get successful on YouTube via airsoft? Yeah, good question that. I'll let you know when I find out. Now, I reckon what you've got to do is keep pushing the content out there, really. It's a real slog, but if you keep making quality content and putting it out there regularly, people will watch your videos. And also, I think you've got to interact with people as well. You've got to answer the questions on YouTube, reply to comments, also get involved with social media as well. And also another good one is the sites, the fields that you play at and film at. Ask them if they'll share your video on their Facebook pages and on their Twitter pages. That helps greatly as well. But yeah, like I say, mainly it is regular quality content and putting it out there. That is it, really. Next question is from Dom H, and he asks, what is/was your most favourite airsoft gun? Now, I think at the moment my favourite airsoft gun is probably my Tokyo Marui 416D. It's the recoil one, and it is fantastic. The range is great, the quality is great, the looks are great, it's got all the trades on it. It's a brilliant gun, and I love it. It's really heavy, but I do love it. I think was my most favourite airsoft gun. The one I'm regretting selling at the moment was my Crytac CRB. I only sold it recently, and I'm really regretting it actually. It was a fantastic gun. It was a great lightweight M4, very good quality, and I'm missing it. So I'm even thinking about buying myself another one. Next question is from LT Smith. Hello chap, how you doing? He's a friend of mine, and he asks, when are you going to start doing KITT videos? I think the short answer to that is I don't think I will be, unless some nice companies out there like, I don't know, Cry Precision, Warrior Soul Systems want to send me some kit over to do reviews on. Next question is from King6, and he asks, have you ever served in the British Armed Forces? If no, what do you do for a day job? The answer is no, I never have served in any of the armed forces. My day job, and has been for a long while, is driving one of these. Next question is from Ben Robinson, and he asks, what was the first ever airsoft site you've been to? Well, the first ever field I played at was at Anzio in Staffordshire, and it's the first and only site, and I still love it to this day. It's one of my favourites. It's like an old army barracks, and it has two-storey buildings. There's loads of different other buildings. There's a network of roadways, there's trees, bushes, long grass, all sorts. It's a great place to visit, and if you haven't ever been there, I highly recommend going there. It's about a 4-hour drive from my house, and well worth it, well worth it. Next question's from Special Airsofter. He asks, what battery should I use in my new G&G Armament Combat Machine CM16 SRXL Red Edition? Now I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is one of the new G&G guns that only works on an 11.1 volt battery. So just stick in there any 11.1 volt battery that will fit. The bigger the better. But you are best to double check with the store that you bought it from, really. They will tell you what battery works best in that. But I'm pretty sure an 11.1 volt battery. Okay, so the Beanman99 asks, what is your balls per second? I'm guessing BPS is balls per second. Also gas or AUG? I'm guessing he means AEG. I prefer AEGs. I like gas pistols, but I prefer AEG rifles. And balls per second, I think my TM416 is probably around about like 20 balls per second. I have got an MP5 that could do the service at the moment, though it's not feeding properly, and that does do about 30 rounds per second. I'm not really into fast firing guns these days. I used to be. I've built them before. I'd rather have accuracy and range and a fantastic trigger response these days than I would a high rate of fire gun. Next question is from Hayden Etheridge, and he asks, how did you start? What kit did you start with? And what is your favourite playstyle? Well, I was in a gaming clan on the Xbox 360. We were called NSD, and we used to play Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and one of the lads in the clan used to play Airsoft, and he said how fantastic it was and how we all should try it. So as a clan, we all went Airsoft in Anzio in Staffordshire, and we all absolutely loved it. And what kit did you start with? Well, I started with just basic like DPM kit, really, because it was cheap to buy from the surplus store. And first gun I had was a G&G AK-47 or RK-47, whatever they called them. That was my first gun. What is your favourite playstyle? My favourite playstyle now is probably, I just like to run at the enemy, really. I like to run about and get stuck in, be aggressive. That's pretty much my playstyle. Okay, so the last question is from iHuey, and he asks, will you consider coming to Operation Nightfall in Canada next year? I would absolutely love to, is the answer to that, but I highly doubt I'd be able to. I've got work commitments, I've got family commitments. It would be really expensive for me as well. Maybe if I had a sponsor who could pay for all that, that would be fantastic. But at the moment, I haven't, I'm afraid. I'd like to get some games in Europe. Maybe next year, maybe the year after, hopefully. That would be brilliant, a bit closer to home. But at the moment, Canada just seems so far away. Well, that's all the questions done. I'd like to say a big thanks to everybody who sent me a question in. And thanks to all of you who watch the videos as well. Thanks to everybody who subscribes to the channel too. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you next week.